Hey, it's Madison Chase, and I'm at the press junket with Black Hollywood Live, and I'm talking to the beautiful Lauren London and Hosea Sanchez from The Game. This is the 9th season, the final season. How do you guys feel about that?
I feel good. I feel like everything great comes to an end. I feel like, it's like we always say, it's bittersweet, but I feel like it goes off with a bang. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
Yeah. How about you?
I would concur on everything she just said.
You're like, that's it. That's exactly now, the first episode, we got a chance to watch the first 2 episodes, and I have to say that it had some unexpected twist in there that we can't necessarily talk about. So I want to know for you, Lauren, you kind of play like the girl next door, like you have this innocent, like effortless charm. So I want to know, how do you prepare for your roles? Because you seem like you're naturally this person.
What, naturally a good girl?
Yes, you see.
I think with every character you just find the truth and you play the truth of that character. I think I have to like prepare and read the Bible all night, but I think
don't act like you don't read the Bible.
I do, but it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm playing a good girl. I don't even think she's a good girl.
But maybe not your character, but you have this good girl kind of image. Maybe it's the dimples.
Girl, I did. Yeah. 5 years ago, I had a good girl image, and then I had a baby, and we know that I do things, and I have to, no, that is, I think coming into the game, people thought that, you know what I mean? Because there wasn't enough information about me, but I do not want to give off that illusion. I'm human. I am a person. I curse. I do shit. I'm not a good girl. Leave that to somebody else. I'm me. I'm me. Period.
Okay, so she is not a good.
No, baby, I am not.
You look.
I'm not. Don't let the dimples fool you.
I know.
They are an illusion.
Okay. Well, it's a good illusion because I think it lends to the dynamics of your character.
And that works. It works. But it's stressful when people are like, how could she's nothing. She's a human.
Let me just tell you what it is. Okay. Here's what's real, people. Lauren London is one of the most beautiful women on the planet. And so when you have this type of beauty, this striking beauty, this perfect symmetry of the face and these dimples and this body, you tend to be identified as one of the nicest people. Good girl. In today's society, beauty is just overrated, guys. I mean, come on. The truth is, she's human, okay? Don't let the face, the dimples, the perfect symmetry, the perfect body, and the imperfect attitude fool you. She is one of you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hosea, for breaking that down for me. I appreciate it. Now, let's talk about the first episode, because you, Hosea, your character, Malik, you take on, like, so many levels. Like, I like the dysfunction, and you know how sometimes you root for the bad guy? You do kind of root for the bad guy. You're kind of dysfunctional. But I'm still rooting for you at the end. So what kind of tidbits can you give us for season 9 about your character?
You know what? I think his ignorance is a part of what makes him charming, because somehow the guy that doesn't know just how ignorant he is considered charming in a way, or cute. But in truth, as a real man, that stuff gets old. And I think that's why he's been watchable this long, is because he seems to not really understand that what he's doing is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But I see in the first episode, you take a little bit of responsibility for who you are and who you're becoming. So at the end of the 9th season, we'll see the evolution and the redemption of your character. So I like that about your character. So I want to know about, not necessarily secrets, but what can you give us? Like, if you had to give yourself a hashtag for your character, Kiera, what would your hashtag be for the 9th and final season?
Hashtag surprise, surprise.
Oh, I like that surprise, because you definitely, I like the second scene with Malik and Blue. Good scene, because I didn't see that coming. So surprise, surprise is Lauren London's Kiera's hashtag. So make sure you guys hashtag that this season. What about you?
The hashtag Still trying.
Still trying.
He's just still trying, y'all.
Hashtag you love Kira. No,
You do. Because I saw a little bit of that, like Love Jones. Like you said a lot verbally with your mouth, but your eyes and your face said something completely different. So y'all got to watch and see what that means. Yeah, it's called good acting. That's what you did. Yeah. So social media is huge, and we want to know, what do you do outside of being on set? I know you have a child, so what do you do when you're not being Lauren London and you're not playing on the game?
I am waking up early in the morning, making coffee, making lunches, sending him off to school, and then starting my day, whether that's a meeting or, conference calls. Basically, I'm a full-time mom.
You're a full-time mommy. See, you are a good girl.
I mean, I think you're supposed to.
You supposed to be, yeah, supposed to be a good mommy.
Yeah, there's no other option.
I mean, there's tons of options where people don't do that. They have nannies.
I'm a nice person, and I do have help. I am not saying I'm not a good person. I am a nice person, but I'm not some good girl role model individual. I don't. That's like a awkward title I wouldn't want.
Yeah, that's kind of what you portray, though. Maybe it is the dimples, like you said. It's got to be the dimples.
She is a role model.
Yeah,
I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. No, I don't mean a role model like that. I mean in the sense of that I'm human and that I don't. I curse. I do a lot of shit. I drink. There's a lot of things I do. Like, I'm not. I curse and people are like, yes.
I love it.
Like, but I'm not.
Now, we want to keep up with you. What's next for Lauren London? What's next for you, and how can we keep up with you on social media?
On social media, I'm my Twitter is at Miss Lauren London, and then my Instagram is I am Lauren London.
Yes. Now, how about you? I want to know about your nonprofit organization and what's next for you and how to keep up with you on social media. I know those are 3 questions. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no, this nonprofit is going to be a answer. So it was nice, Black
Hollywood Live. No, Lord, stay.
I'll make it quick. All right. The first question is my nonprofit. We are actually in the process of changing it into, not changing it because that sounds so like it's different. We'll have the same curriculum and the same programs, but I will just do more public speaking, and I will go around to kids more often to implement the programs as we've done before. We're in the process of possibly being implemented into the California school system with the curriculum. That's something that's always been on the table for the past 5 years that we're trying to work out as an after-school program. And then in the near future, by 2017, I'd like to open a center, maybe in my hometown or in the South somewhere, for kids to actually go to.
Your hometown is Alabama.
Yeah. And then what's next for me is in the fall, I direct my first feature entitled Ruth in Detroit. And you can catch me at Hosea Chanchez at Instagram and Hosea Chanchez at Twitter. Finally got my name back.
Somebody had your name?
Somebody had my name for a long time.
That's not nice.
No, it's not.
I'm glad you got it back. Yeah. So we have your hashtag, surprise, and still trying. So stay tuned for the 9th season of The Game. You don't want to miss a single episode. I'm Madison Chase, and this is Black Hollywood Live.